This upcoming class is a 40-minute express hot practice. So if you can find a warm room in your house, maybe in a bathroom with a space heater, maybe after a shower when the room is nice and steamy, this would be a nice environment to do this quick practice. So always without the heat, be careful with the body. It doesn't open up as quickly as it does with the heat. And just be mindful of your breath and activating muscles and just being present in your body and continuing the breath in and breath out. Because this is a shorter practice, the shavasanas are shorter, and we only do one set of most of our poses here. Thank you, and please enjoy. Check us out, mindyourbodyoasis.com. Thank you. Come to standing, toes touching, little space between your heels. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, back and down. Bring hands to heart center, and just set an intention for your practice here. Big breath in, big breath out. Release your hands down by your sides. Let's begin breathing. Inhale, stretch your arms out and up. Palms will touch up. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms to the sky. Exhale, tuck your chin, pull your belly in, and slowly roll forward. Head heavy. Inhale, start to stack the spine again, one vertebra at a time, drawing the breath in through the nose with a little constriction in the throat. Sip a little more air, and then exhale a big ha sound out of your mouth as you round down. Head heavy. Inhale again, drawing the breath in with a constricted throat, filling your lungs up all the way to the bottom. Sip, sip, and exhale, slow all the air out, squeezing lungs empty at the end. Inhale, fill up with that oxygen, drawing in to cells, to tissues, and exhale, slowly floating down, head heavy. Inhale, drawing in again, little vibration in the back of the throat, maybe a little snore whisper, sip, sip, and exhale, ha, an audible ha sound as you let go. Inhale, fill up with what serves you, that oxygen for this practice, drawing in, and then let go of what does not serve you, any carbon dioxide and waste products and toxins. Inhale, try to keep the belly button in as you rise. Try not to let the ribs stick out. And exhale, rounding the back, drawing the belly in. Weight is forward into the toes, knees bent. Inhale, rise up, ground into the heels, legs are strong, stretching up away from the floor. And exhale, resisting gravity, floating slowly down. Good. Now just shake it out. Shake it out. Head may shake yes and no. Bend one knee, straighten the other. And then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, all the way up, all the way up. Shoulders roll up and back and down, palms forward. Beautiful. Second set, inhale, stretch the arms up. This set's a little bit different. Palms touch, maybe bring the arms back, a little back bend. Interlace the opposite grip, and then flat back, hinge at the waist, pressing through the palms, crown of the head, then drop your head at the end. Inhale, look forward, arms out to T, and flat back, rise up, reversing, little back bend, and exhale. Take your time, still a bend in the knees, just pressing forward through the palms. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and rise back up. Sip more and more and more air here. And then exhale, slowly float down with control, letting all the air out. Head heavy at the end. Inhale, look forward. Flat back, rise. Filling up, filling up. Try to get your lungs fuller each breath. Exhale, completely emptying, making room for the next inhale. So each breath, you're going to try to pause at the top and sip a little more to find more space. And exhale. Beautiful. Just a few more. Inhale. Rising up, little snore whisper, sipping more and more. Arms back behind the ears. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Rising up. Weight into the heels, draw the belly in, pubic bone stretches down, and exhale. Heart forward, crown of the head forward, palms forward. Inhale. Rise up, rise up, rise up. And exhale. Nice and slow, nice and long. Beautiful. Inhale. Excellent. Sip more and more and more. And exhale all the way down, all the way down. And then just shake it out, shake it out. Shake the head yes and no, shimmy around. And when you're ready, press into the feet and roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders up and back and down, palms forward. Let's begin. Inhale, interlace fingers above the head, Kali Mudra grip, pointer fingers point and thumbs cross, and just go right and left, maybe a little semicircle forward or back. Just starting to stretch out all four sides of the spine. Let's prepare for half moon's hand to feet. Then inhale, lift up, and exhale, go to the right. Now here, just settle into that first space of resistance where the body won't let you go any further. And then you're just going to do some minor adjustments. Maybe you have a mirror in front of you. Just draw that right shoulder forward a little bit. Left hip forward a little bit. So you want to feel like your shoulders and hips are square, like there's a pane of glass in the front and the back. And the weight is into the heels. You want to lift up on your kneecaps and quads. Now push the hips a little bit more over to the left. Feel like you're lifting up your left rib cage up towards the sky, just a little. Now lift your chin a little. Press the back of the skull backwards. Try to squeeze the arms to the ears. Squeeze the palms together. The fingertips of your pointer fingers all the way up to the top are flat and flush. Beautiful. Now keep breathing in and out of your nose. Rise up. And exhale, fingertips over immediately to the left. Here, find your first resistance and just breathe. And bring that right shoulder forward and the left hip forward. Again, legs are strong. Maybe here you can start to engage your belly button into spine and lift your pelvic floor. Good. Now lift up that right rib cage here as well. Chin up. Back of the head pressing back. Now try to squeeze the head with the arms. Maybe bring the arms back behind the ears. Squeeze the palms together again. Beautiful. Palms together. Pointer fingers touch. All the way stretch up. Pull on your right hand with your left hand. Inhaling in and out of your nose with control. Maybe finding a little bit more depth. Just a few more seconds here. Keep pressing hips more. Feet are grounded and inhale, rise up. Maybe arms go side to side. Just loosen up those shoulder blades behind you. Drop the head back, shake it out. And then let's prepare. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone. Press into your heels, straighten your legs. Push your hips forward like a wave through the body. And lift the heart up. Drop the arms back. Now just pause here at the first resistance and then take an inhale to lift your collarbone, your sternum upwards, the upper ribs up to touch the ceiling. And then let the arms feel super heavy to drop back. Now you may keep the chin tucked the whole time, back of the neck stretching long, crown of the head reaching towards the back of the room. Or you might drop your head here. And then inhale, lift your chest and your head and your arms and flat back, hinge at the waist all the way to the ground. Here, just shake it out gently. Maybe bend one knee, straighten the other. Maybe touch forehead to right knee, forehead to left knee. Come to tippy toes. And then let's prepare to scoop the heels. Maybe both hands at the same time or right hand then left hand. And then see if the pinkies can be side by side in between the heels. And then you're just going to pull on those heels, ankles, whatever you have a hold of, and see if you can stretch your tummy, your ribs, your chest down your legs towards your shins. You could try to rewrap the elbows around behind the calves, maybe squeezing the outer calves with the arms, getting elbows closer to each other behind your legs. Then inhale, look forward, arms out long, interlaced, and rise back up, flat back. Exhale, arms down by your side. Big breath in. Exhale all your air. Good. Inhale and all the air. Let's do our second set. Inhale, arms up. Interlace fingers. Opposite grip perhaps. Big breath, arms back. Exhale, fingertips to the right, hips to the left. Now here you might find a little less resistance. You may be able to go a little deeper than you did initially in the first set. And here you're just, again, going to look at your alignment. Feel the alignment, but most important, activate every muscle in your body, hugging it to bone. Excellent. Now keep breathing in and out of your nose. Press the back of your head back towards the back of the room. Squeeze the palms, and then maybe use your breath to inhale, lift that left rib cage up and go over a little more. Inhale, rise, and exhale, fingertips over to the left. So right away, get into your deepest part of this pose and use your breath to open your whole right side body, breathing into that right rib cage, into the intercostal muscles, lifting it up towards the sky as you push your hips more to the right. There's just a little bit more weight in the outer edge of your right foot as you press more and more to the right. Now draw the belly in and inhale, rise up. Elbows side to side. Loosen it up. Whatever feels good here to loosen, and then let's do the wave. Tuck the tailbone by bending knees and then pressing into heels. Push the hips forward and lift the heart. And then it's a little cycle. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, drop arms back. Push hips forward. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, arms back. Now power through your arms and stretch your fingertips to touch the back wall. Inhale, lift your chest and your head. And exhale, flat back hinge at the waist. Again, a little figure eight with your hips. Cha-cha-cha, shake it out. And then let's go ahead and scoop those heels. Maybe opposite hand first or both hands again. And then you're just going to pull to try to get your chest shimmied down. And then put your nose between your shins, perhaps. Eyelashes blink on the shins. Wrap your elbows around behind your calves. Excellent. Have this vision in your mind of a flat back. Inhale, look forward, arms long. And rise back up with that breath. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale in through the nose, maybe a clearing out of the mouth. Ha. Step your feet apart 6 inches. That is 2 fists in between your big toes to make sure you have your proper hip alignment. Inhale your arms up in front of you, nice and strong. Hug the triceps in, and exhale, sit back and down into a chair. So see how low you can get the bottom. And then start to work on inhaling chest, shoulders up and back, and then drawing belly in to lengthen tailbone. Make sure knees are 6 inches to over top of second toe, and feet have not turned out. So make sure they're number 11s. Then press into your heels and inhale, rise. Then go to tippy toes. Pop the heels up as high as you can, and then start to bend and sit in your chair pretty quickly. Sitting into either the bar stool, depending on how your knees feel, or even lower down. But pop the heels up and the knees up. And then inhale, rise, tippy toes, lower just the heels. Bend the knees, bring the knees together, lean your shoulders back. Come onto the balls of your feet, 1/2 inch between your heels and the floor, and slowly start to slide down. Keep your knees squeezing together and keep drawing the belly into lengthen tailbone. Shoulders should stay over top of hips. And then when you're ready, you can inhale slowly begin to rise all the way up. And exhale, step your hands by your side, feet together. Breathe in and clear your breath. Exhale, ha, or flutter the lips. Then we'll do the second set. So step the feet apart again, same distance. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, sit right away back and down into your chair. Breathe in and breathe out. Sit lower. Inhale, chest up and back. And exhale, draw belly in. Sit lower, lower. Then press into the heels. And inhale, rise all the way up, tippy toes immediately. And then see if your big toe mounds can ground down just a little more. Lift the pinky toes up as you start to pop the knees up into the hands. Pop the heels up. Lift your heart up towards the sky, shoulders back and down. And then press into your big toe mounds, nice and strong, and draw the sternum up. Lower the heels. Bend the knees and bring the knees together. Lean back and start to slide down that imaginary wall behind you, drawing belly in. Arms are strong. Excellent. So it's like you have an orange in your lap and it could roll out. So make sure the hips don't go too low and you're still having to work to squeeze the muscles together as you inhale, rise slowly. And step the feet, hands by your side. Breathe in and breathe out. Next is Garudasana, eagle pose. Inhale your arms up, palms touch above your head, and swing the right arm under the left. Cross of the elbows, cross of the wrist. Now sit down low into the chair, stay low, and inhale the right leg up and over the left. Maybe tucking the toes around behind the calf, reaching towards the Achilles heel. Trying to get no space between your upper thighs and the top of your right foot pressing into the back of your left calf. The weight shifts back into the heels as your tailbone reaches longer out towards the back of the room, but then inhale, lift your chest and shoulders up. Pull the belly in nice and tight and pull elbows down. Breathing in and out of your nose. Feel the stretch in your trapezius muscles. Lifting heart. Strong core. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Swing the left arm under. See if you can cross elbows, wrists, or grab shoulders. Sit low and lift that left leg up and over the right. Toes may kickstand or wrap around behind the calf again. But in the mirror, see if your joints, your wrist, elbows, knees, and ankles are aligned. You might need to draw your left hip back, bringing knees more to the left. Leaning again into the heel, shoulders lifting up, pull the elbows back down, draw belly button in. Breathing in and out of your nose. With your core activated, you will stay stable. Inhale, release. Arms up, palms touch. We'll go right in the second set. Swing the right arm under, sit down low. Inhale your left leg up and over. Wrap the toes around behind. Again, the same thing here. Finding your alignment. Finding your strength in your core. Wrist, elbows, knees, ankles, one line. Sit down more. Breathing in and out of your nose. Then release. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Left elbow under. Cross elbows, cross wrists. Sit down low. Left leg up and over. See if you can get the back of your left thigh up high over top of the right thigh. And wrap the toes around. Finding your alignment in your wrist, elbows, knees, ankles again. If you see your left hip dipping down a little, see if you can lift it up. And just square it with the right hip. Pull the elbows down while simultaneously lifting the sternum up, drawing belly in. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, hands to heart center. And just a little bow of honor to your fellow yogis, yoginis, and yourself. If you'd like, you can get a little sip of water here. It's a nice time to take a little water break. And then let's just shift the weight over to the right foot and bring a left foot and bring the right knee up, hands on the hips. So find a 90-degree angle here, foot flexed. Maybe do some ankle rotations. You may stay here, just finding stability standing on one foot. Or interlace 10 fingers around your knee. Keep your torso up nice and long. Let the knee float in the hands. Then you're going to draw the belly in and round the back. Walk the hands down, interlace 10 fingers, including the thumbs under the ball of the foot. Try to keep the heel underneath the knee and not back underneath the bottom. And then when you're ready, you're just going to inhale. Kick your heel forward with flexed toes, pressing through the heel. Try to keep your back flat, your heart reaching through your arms, sternum reaching forward. And then you'll start to round the back and squeeze the elbows around the calf. Toes flexed back, press through right hip to right heel. And last few seconds, you can put your forehead onto your knee. Draw the belly in tight, try to round the back more. Then slowly reverse out, come back to standing. Shift the weight over now to the right foot. And draw the left knee up. Hands on the hips. Again, ground down here. Your standing leg needs to be straight. So lift up on the quad. Interlace opposite grip around this left knee here. Flexed foot. Heel is forward. Then when you're ready, you're going to draw the belly button in. Get stable and round the back. Shoulders reaching down towards the knee. Interlace maybe the opposite grip under the ball of the foot to challenge you. And find your stability and again, your standing leg. Before you inhale, extend the heel forward. Flattening the back. Breathing in and out of the nose, nice and steady. And then when you're ready, you'll round the back. And try to get your elbows down below the calves. Squeeze the calves with the both elbows. And then round the back, suck the belly in. Forehead to knee. Slowly reverse out, come back to standing. Hands on the back pockets, roll the shoulders up and back and down, push the hips forward. Maybe a little knee bend here. Feels good to release the back. And let's move on to a big back bending pose, standing bow pulling pose. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Bring your right elbow to your waist. Drop the hand down and get the inside of your right ankle. Make sure your shoulder is turning out. Where you give blood faces out. And let the right shoulder go back as you stretch up out of the left side. Now the powerful kick is going to happen to lift the knee up away from the ground behind you, kicking it back. And when you can't kick back anymore, you're going to kick up towards the ceiling, and the chest might start to come down. So think about inhale, lengthening through your whole left side body, through the left fingertips, and exhale, kicking into that right foot hand. Beautiful. In the mirror in front of you, the foot should be coming over the center of your head. So lower the right hip down. If not, lean a little forward into the ball of your left foot. So you're leaning forward, but the kick is balancing you from falling forward. Breathing in and out of the nose. Steady. And inhale, release. Hands by your side. Breath in. A big exhale to clear. We'll do our second set. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, opposite thumb crosses. Then just bring the left elbow down and grab the inside of the left ankle. Squeeze the knees together, squeeze the inner thighs. Brush left inner thigh past right inner thigh as you start to keep it back, and you keep your right arm as high as you can, your upper body up as high as you can for as long as you can. And then when you can't kick back anymore, then you have to start to bring the chest down. Now bring the left hip down to square the hips. If possible, lean forward into your big toe. Kick hard. Beautiful. Your chest is twisting to the left side of the room, but your hips are square and you're leaning forward. Try to get the chin, right over that shoulder or touching, but the fingertips shouldn't go below your eyebrows if you're looking in a mirror, so keep your arm high to keep your back bend intact. Now go for it. And then kick out. With grace, come back to standing. Breathe in and let it go. Breathe in, let it go. Step to the back of the mat. Inhale your arms up above your head, palms touch, thumbs cross. Exhale. Then inhale, step forward with your right foot. Now shift the weight to the right foot, flex your left foot, lift the heel, and bring your chest down as your left leg comes up. Now stretch through your left heel and stretch through your fingertips. Try to turn your left hip down, and then inhale, step back, step back. Next inhale, step forward, left foot, and then seesaw, chest down and leg up. So try to get the arms up above your head. Try to get your chest a little bit lower, in line with hips at least, maybe a little lower than hips. Now power through the back leg and lift it up higher. Then step back left and right, arms by your side. Breathe in. Take this moment to let the body receive the benefits of the posture, the shifting left and right and up and down of blood. Step to the top of your mat and quarter turn to face side. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Step out about 3 feet, arms to T. Lift your heart on the inhale and exhale at the hinge at the waist, all the way down, flat back. And when you get down, just grab a hold of the ankles, the outsides of the feet. If you can wrap your hands around behind the feet, cool, go for it. Thumbs under feet as well. Now, inhale, look forward, and then pull the crown of your head, the hairline, to the mat. Try not to look through the legs too much. Try to look down at the mat and keep pulling. So you got to activate the muscles in the arms and shoulders and pull. Lifting shoulders up towards the hips, towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Keep pulling. Shift weight forward. Then look forward. Arms out to T. Inhale. Rise. Exhale at the top. Inhale. Arms together. Palms touch. Exhale. Arms down by your side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Arms up. Palms touch. Exhale. Step out. Arms to T. Try to turn the toes in and the heels out of the left foot, and then turn your right foot to the back of the room. Bend the knee, a couple of bounces. Then just flip your palms and your arms. Your chin should go towards your left shoulder. And then just stretch your right shoulder down. Sink your hips down more. Press the right elbow on the inside of the right knee, pushing it back for the hip opener. And then rotate your left shoulder back, left hip forward for the spine twist, and then draw the belly in tight. See if you can inhale, rise here. Straighten your right leg, turn toes in, left leg turn foot turns to the front of the room. Again, bounce, bounce. Try to get your thigh parallel to the ground. Flip your palms, turn your arms, chin to shoulder, and then stretch down. Now that top arm is at 12 o'clock, stretching up, and that bottom arm is stretching down. Maybe fingers go between big and second toe just to rest there. Push the knee back here on this side as well. Rotate right shoulder back, rotate right hip forward. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. And then inhale, rise up. Straighten leg, turn toes in. Inhale, step together, palms touch. Exhale, arms down. Just breathe here. If you need a break, take a drink of water here. We'll keep on going with our second set. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, step out. Rotate, turn, hands stay in prayer, and then bring your forehead down. Forehead must touch the knee. Good. And so you got to bend that knee. Now try to shift a little weight into the right foot and square the hips. Hands stay in prayer or separate on the floor. Keep the chin tucked into the chest. You're massaging your thyroid. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, rise up, chin to chest, and look up last. Turn side and turn front. Good. Little space between the legs. You're not on a tightrope. You're on little railroad tracks. And then tuck the chin. Try to round the back a lot here, lifting up the belly button to spine and keep that rounded back. Forehead to knee or thigh, if you can. Pressing into little pinky fingers and ring fingers to push the ground away. Little weight moves forward into the left foot. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, turn side. Inhale, step together. Exhale, arms down. Find your breath. Then a quarter turn to the left. And let's just shift the weight over to the left foot and bring the right knee up. You can grab the shin with your right hand in order to cup the foot with your left palm under. Now let the knee go back. See if you can get the knees in one line from the side. And then maybe right hand heart center. And start to fold. We're just going to transition to toe stand here or the figure 4 fold, pigeon fold. Let the head be heavy and then maybe walk the hands out so you can bend the knee and sit down, hips to heel. Then slowly reverse, hands to heart center with standing straight leg. Rise up, release that right foot and shake it out, shake it out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift your weight over, opposite right foot. Bring the left knee up. Again, grab the underside, the pinky side with your cupped palm. Press the left knee back. Now here, draw the belly in to lengthen the tailbone down, lift the heart, shoulders back, and then start to hinge at the waist if you're doing the second part. If you're doing the fold or the toe stand. Then just start to bend the right knee. Come onto the ball of your right foot if you're toe standing. Sink the hips towards the heel. Then right hand heart center, left hand heart center. Lift up at the end. And let's all reverse out. Just bring your hands to your heart center. And inhale, rise. And release that foot. Shake it out. Shake it out. Find your grounded feet here, hands at heart center, and let's just give a bow to a wonderful standing series. A little sip of water if you'd like here, but you're going to turn around on your mat, maybe lie down, feet to one end, head to the other. Try to walk your shoulder blades underneath of you. Let the heels touch, toes fall open, palms to the sky. Breathe in through the nose and out of the nose. And let's begin the sit-ups, arms up to the ceiling, palms face each other. Inhale, raise your head, chest. Exhale up, exhale over. Keep your heels grounded. Then turn over onto the belly. If you have back issues, just skip that sit-up and come right here to this cobra. Now squeeze the legs together and the toenails, feet pointed, pressing down. Try to squeeze the glutes and activate the thighs. Chest, sternum forward, and inhale, lift. Try not to press into hands. It's not a push-up. You just want to lift your sternum up higher, higher, and lower down. Look to the right, hands by your side, palms to the sky. Your toes touch now and your heels fall open. Breathing in, back rises, and breathing out. Maybe that left ear rim can be on the ground. You might hear your heartbeat. Getting a little passive neck stretch here. And then let's come on out to our locust. Arms out to T. If you want to bend the elbows a little and squeeze the shoulder blades together, press into finger pads. Lift your legs up, lift your chest up, and then your arms up. Everything's up and you're flying. Try to get the fingertips up higher. Try to rotate shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades down towards your hips. Lift your thighs up higher, higher. And lower slowly with grace. Slow, slow. Look to the left, hands by your side. It's a little passive neck stretch here. Your right ear on the mat. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out. Back rises and lowers with each breath. Then let's just bring the hands underneath the body. Palms facing down. Pinkies side by side. Try to lift the hips up, walk them up the arms. And then extend the right leg long. Your inner thigh rotates up. If you want to do the variation, you're just going to pop that right leg up and support it with the sole of the left foot for kickstand. And then slowly lower down, building strength here. And then stretch the left leg back and up. And bend the knee, prop the thigh or the shin, wherever you can get a hold of that foot. Keep that left leg coming out long out of the left hip, not leaning too much into the right side, and slowly lower for 5 seconds or more. Now kiss the mat. Don't look around. Don't look up. Just listen. Bring the arms more underneath of you. Squeeze your legs together. Press into your palms, and inhale, lift both legs up. Try to straighten the legs. Try to activate the quads. Maybe a little semicircle out. And bring the heels back together at the top. A little semicircle out. Now slowly lower down with control. Release the hands. And you're going to look to the right. Breath in. Breath out. In between, taking time to just relax and breathe. And then just bend right knee, then left knee. Maybe reach around and grab the outsides of the feet or the insides, whichever is your favorite grip. Then you're just going to kick into the hands. Let the thighs and knees come up first, and then you can look up and just try to roll forward onto the soft part of the belly. If you have a mirror in front of you, see if your feet are even. If one foot's higher than the other, just adjust. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Look to the left, toes touch, heels fall open, and breathing again into your back. If you want to rock your hips side to side, windshield wiper the legs, you can. You have 2 options, child's pose here, or press straight up to a plank, and just breathe here, wherever you are, plank or child's pose. A few breaths. Then step the knees forward. The knees are going to go together, and the heels will open. The heels are just on the outside of the hips when you go back to sit down, and the feet face straight back and not out like wings, so check your feet. And then just shift your weight back onto your hands. Maybe the hands can go on tops of the feet, fingertips forward, little bends in the elbows, and start to lean back. And then maybe you drop the head back. Top of the head touches, move the elbows out of the way, back of the head comes to the ground. Then maybe you can grab opposite elbows over top of your head. Push into the low belly and then press into hands. And inhale, lift chest up, head up, square shoulders. Turn around and lie down. Feet to the back of the room and head to the front. Now, if that was difficult, just go ahead and find something to sit on. So if your hips don't touch the ground, have a brick handy or a pillow or anything to sit on there for support. Now let's begin the sit-up, arms up, tabletop legs. Inhale, raise your head, chest. Exhale to a boat, and exhale, fold over the legs. And then turn around, second set of seated, fixed, firm. We're going to do a tortoise here. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. And then just slowly lower down, pinky to the floor. So 1 set here. And you're just going to stretch, fishtail the fingers forward. Try to lift your arms up towards the sky, your armpits up, your wrists up, just the pinkies and ring fingers touching the ground. Then suck the belly in, squeeze your knees together, squeeze your heels together. Excellent. Then inhale, try to lift the arms, then the head, rise up, exhale, arms down by your side. can turn around and lie down again. Take a break or just stay seated, sitting on your heels, taking a moment if you don't feel that you need this shavasana. Breathe in, belly rises, chest rises, and breathe out. Couple of options for sit-ups. You'll either do the straight leg sit-up, keeping heels down, or the tabletop leg sit-up. Arms up to the ceiling, regardless, palms face each other. Inhale, raise your head, chest, exhale up, exhale over. Or just skip that sit-up altogether. Come over again. Standing on the knees. So 6 inches between your hips and feet. Inhale, shoulders up and back and down with your hands on your back pockets. Push your hips forward. You might stay here. Or start to lean the chest back. You can keep your head lifted, chin tucked, or drop the head back when you're ready. Then see if you can drop right hand down and grab that right heel, and grab left hand down and grab the left heel. Tucking the toes helps you. Then left hand or right hand to hip, then chest up, head up. Nice. Turn around, lie down. So if you have any sensations in your throat or chest, it's just your chakras realigning. If you feel dizzy or nauseous, you just need to breathe into it and sigh it out. Ha. Let go of what's not serving you, any of this negative emotion or negative feelings. Let's do the sit-up. Either one. Inhale, raise head, chest. Exhale up, exhale over. And we're going to turn around, back of the mat. Knees are together, feet are together. And just bring the corners of the towel if you want, if your feet are slippery, over your heels. And then you're just going to put hands on back pockets or reach down and grab a hold of those heels. Now tuck the chin and slowly round down. Try to get the forehead next to the knees and the top of the head on the ground. And you're just going to squeeze the heels back together, and you're going to lift the hips gently. Keep squeezing the knees, keep squeezing the heels. Arms are strong, pulling on those heels. If your knees came away from your forehead, just walk the knees forward just a little bit. And then slowly lower the hips down, chin stays on chest. At the end, if you want to look up, get a little stretch in the neck, you can. Turn around, lie down. Feet to the back, heels touch, toes fall open, shoulder blades underneath of you. Your heart is broad, collarbone is open, and you are breathing in and out of your nose, or a clearing breath out of the mouth. Let's do the sit-up. Arms up. Inhale, raise head, chest. Exhale up, exhale over. Forehead to thighs or knees. And then you're just going to turn around. Legs to the front. So the right heel is going to go right corner mat, sole of left foot on the inner thigh. See if you can press that foot into your femoral artery. Inhale, arms up, interlace fingers. Now tuck the chin and try to round first. Try not to flat back. Chin to chest, look at your tummy, look at your cleavage, bring your knees back on your thigh and pull the ball of your foot back, flexing the foot a lot. Elbow squeeze again down around the calf, your standing headed knee for tomorrow. Inhale, rise, and then see if you use your core. Just lift the legs up and over, press the sole of right foot on the inner thigh, turn towards the left leg, and again, round that back. Good. And pull the sole of the foot back. Pull the toes back. Maybe the heel will lift off the ground when you activate your quad muscle. Elbow squeeze towards the floor, around the calf. Breathe in to the back of the body and out. Inhale, rise. Let's extend both legs. Roll down one vertebra at a time, palms face each other. Inhale, raise your head, chest. Exhale, up and over. Now, if you can't reach the big toes, just bend the knees and then grab a hold of big toes. Then inhale, pull on the toes to lengthen, and exhale, fold. You might move booty flesh out of the way. You might rock side to side a little, pick up the heels, forward them up a little. Whatever works for you to try to flatten your back out, to try to get tummy on thighs, chest on thighs and knees. Then inhale, rise up. Bring your right leg over, sole the foot on the ground. If you can bring the left heel outside the right hip, go ahead. The right hand's going to be base of spine. Inhale, stretch up out of left side body and reach around. See if you can get a hold of your left knee and push it down, or just hold on to it nice and tight, but press into that right hand and lift up. Draw belly in and twist your rib cage, and then look over the right shoulder. A little counter twist here to the left. Switch your legs out. And now the left hand base of spine. Inhale, right arm up around the knee. Again, grow tall from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, and then draw belly in and try to twist the torso. Follow with the chin. Breathing in and twist, twist, twist. A little counter twist here to the right. And then you're just going to spin around second to last shavasana. The last one's long. This one's still the short one. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do our sit-up. Arms up. Inhale, raise head, chest. Exhale up and exhale over. Good. Turn around. You're either going to sit on your heels and knees, if your knees and ankles feel okay, or sit cross-leg. Wherever you are, try to keep your arms straight. By your sides if you're cross-leg, or on your knees, long and straight. Excellent. Let's begin breathing. Take a big breath in, big breath out, and begin pumping. You can have your mouth open and force the exhale out of the mouth or out of the nose, whichever you prefer. But the action is all about the belly pulling in to force the exhale out. Your diaphragm lifts. Feel everything lifting on the exhale. And focus on the exhale. Forget about the inhale. Just let it happen on its own. Pump the belly, detoxifying these last bits of toxins in the body. And sit tall, lift your heart. Exhale. And then inhale, arms up, palms touch. Bring hands to heart center and give a bow to your intention, to your practice. Thumbs between your eyebrows and bow again to your fellow yoginis in the world, sharing the energy of this practice. You can turn around and lie down whenever you're ready. This time the legs can go wide, the arms can go wide. Try to walk the shoulder blades again under the body for a broad heart space to receive all the benefits of this practice. Tune into our YouTube page, our Facebook group live for members for live streaming classes. Mind Your Body Oasis is in Crystal City. We are happy to serve you in a holistic fashion, mind, body, soul. MindYourBodyOasis.com, 703-567-1290. Have a wonderful day. Drink lots of water. Be kind to yourself and others. Namaste.